about what to do with our 2.435 million recent settlement. I know that there's a lot of us that have got different opinions about what to do. I've got my personal opinion, which I think most of you probably read in the Delaware Indian News 2.5 months ago. To be fair, I really think the way to handle this discussion would be to let the tribal council members speak, and then let the trust board members speak. And that'll leave the chairman, Mayor Joe Peterson, me down at the end. And we don't have to put on brass knuckles and act fight or anything. But I'm simply asking everybody, don't make this a personal thing. It's really a question of what we're going to do. Is every council member and trust board member in agreement with that?
Chief, I'm recognized. I would say not every. I think there's some confusion as well. In the last meeting, we passed a motion to put it in trust. So it's not in question. It's actually in motion to put it in sovereign wealth trust.
That is true.
To clarify.
It's just not settled. What trust? And I would, now, we're gonna recognize people in the audience too, for 3 minutes. But let's let the council members and trust members, all of us, speak first. And I'm not trying to be negative or tribal members. I think trust board members and the tribal council simply know more about the subject than most individual tribal members. Let's start with Wilbur first.
Limit our tribal members to 3 minutes. I'm sure.
That sounds fair to me. Why not do it then?
I'm stable on Robert. I don't think you can.
This is merely my opinion. Docket 72 and 298 was paid out. This monies that we just received was monies that people were deceased or their address was wrong. United States have been sitting on it for 17 years, a lot of years. The trust board several times has paid attorney's fees to help get that money released. So's the tribe, but we've always tried to work together to get that money released. I think that money, that's why the trust document was set up. The interest off of the monies is supposed to be spent on services to our tribal members, in my opinion. That's what the trust document was set up for. Why do we need to create another trust? And that's what the trust document our people voted on several years ago is already in place. But the trust board's really willing to work with the tribal council. We recognize they're the governing body of the tribe. But we feel like splitting it 50-50. And then after 2 years, see which one's done a better job of management and even if the tribe ends up taking half of it, I think the monies they earn off of that, the interest, should have to be spent on tribal members or services. That's what that money was intended for in the first place. So that's all I got to say.
Roger Stewart.
Trust money said, the trust document set up by individuals a lot smarter than you or I. Set up to benefit our tribal members, not to be locked away in no rainy day fund. We don't need that. We need, there's individuals now that are hurting. They need the benefit of this money in their pocket.
Thank you, Jonathan.
The trust board was established as a result of the loss of our federal recognition. The purpose of this sovereign trust is to protect our tribe, our sovereignty. Each time our tribal sovereignty is challenged, which it has been, we've lost our federal recognition multiple times. We've lost buildings. We've paid millions of dollars in legal fees. All we're trying to do is set up a fund to protect against that. Calling it rainy day funds, we're trying to do something good. We're kind of, it feels strange, you know, to like, what did we do so
So
wrong?
you want this
Excuse
to
me,
work?
point of order.
No, this is the point of order.
This is what, do not interrupt me,
Roger.
please, Roger, be respectful.
Roger.
This,
Very well. Give me something I can respect.
Oh,
that-
point of order.
you're embarrassing yourself. I will
Say it
say this.
again.
I said you were embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, hey, we've already agreed that we were gonna alternate back and forth. And I don't know, what you done?
No, and I'd like time to start over as well. Today, an opinion came through from our attorney that explained really a very important part about this, the designation of this money, how it's been designated. And it says, the members of the Delaware Tribe of Indians, as defined in Article 2 of the Constitution of the Delaware Tribe, delegated to the Delaware Tribal Council the authority to govern the tribe and take care of all other business of the tribe. This money was not designated under 72 and 298 when it was released. If it was, it would go right into the trust. It was not. And then again, that's the last thing, I've had my say, we've had a vote, there's a motion on the floor, we're putting it into a sovereign trust. All this does is cause problems. I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. But
We are friends.
but all this does is cause problems. We've already had a vote on this matter. It's the
That's right,
second
we
meeting
have.
on this.
You've had no
Where,
discussion with.
guys, I'm gonna call a point of order on both of you.
I have the
If we
floor.
wanna get into personalities, I'll take both of these boards into executive session right now. We're gonna all get to say our piece without an argument. We can argue down at the end of it.
I'm saying is I've already expressed my opinion and my vote on this. I think this is divisive to do this in this manner. And I do not understand, and I do not appreciate some of the ways that this good act has been characterized. Thank you.
I have one question, just a quick question. I'm not exactly sure what the council voted on. Could I get an explanation? What you would
We
have
voted
been
to
doing?
agree to set up a sovereign trust.
I guess I'm just going to understand
We're now looking at ways to do that. right?
I guess John Thomas is next up.
Thank you, Chief, and I'll be civil. I've had conversation with numerous other members of our nation, and I think we all agree, tribal council and the trust board, that we want this money put in a safe place where it cannot be touched and we can work off the principle of it. Now, I heard this rainy day thing, and I don't know if that is still something that is being talked about. I see some heads and no's, so apparently that's out, so let's not even consider that. So the money will be protected, whether it's in the tribal council hands or whether it's in the trust board hands. Secondly, when the suit was filed, and if you look at the complaint, it said the Delaware tribe and the trust board, and then as mentioned, the trust board also paid in to our law firm to continue the case and fight the case. Now, it's just plain law. Anytime any individuals like this has a complaint and it's won, the money is split between the two people who made the complaint against whoever it might be. Now, I know it's kind of like a we being Indians type of a thing. It may have some kind of effect on it, but that is the law according to some of the attorneys that I talked to. And we here, we thought it would be fair not to ask, the trust board asked that this money be given all to the trust board. We didn't think that would be fair because we figured, well, we're mentioned in the suit. The tribe is mentioned in the suit. Let's just half it up. And we both take care of whatever our responsibility is pertaining to that funding. So that's where I think that, and secondly, thirdly, anything that we do pertaining to any interest of this money, no matter how it is set up with who, trust board, tribal council, or whatever, that the people have a say. It is the people's money. It's not the trust board money. It's not the tribal council's money. It's the Delaware nation. It's the Delaware people. If we cannot get together at the next general council meeting, 100 people, or at some time or another, where we can sit down and talk about exactly how they would like to have that interest of the money spent, that's what we owe the people. We were elected here by the people to serve the people, and when something like this comes together, that all the people should have an input on it. We shouldn't take away their voice. We should listen to them and see exactly what they have to say on how they want to do it. Thank you.
Bonnie Gilgood?
Well, I've made my view clear. I think right now, we lock it up. If interest of it needs to go for the programs in the trust board, I don't have a problem with that. But I think as a council, we need to make sure, because I don't think the trust document protects it. The trust document only protects, what, $3 point some million. And without a change in that trust